Tēnā koutou e hoa mā. Welcome back to another revision lesson. This is out of the Introduction to the Māori Language, put together by Tūranga Wāwai Kiwi, and this is out of the first workbook, workbook 1, and this is revision lesson 12B. So in this lesson we're looking on page 15 and we're looking at the R and the O category. Okay, so we're just going through the examples that were in workbook 1 on page 15. We're just going through those examples that are on that page, this being part B of the R and O categories. Okay, so the first one we're going to look at is ko pita tōku pāpa. Now, tōku being in the O category, which means they're superior or of higher status than you, and your father is always in that category. So that simply means Peter is my father, and we have a image here to help you look at the different aspects of who's talking to who and who we're talking about. So we have Mr. Green here once again speaking to somebody who is the listener, and we are saying that this person here is my father. So Mr. Green's father happens to be Peter or Peter. Okay, so that's what the imagery looks like. Moving on to the next example in your workbook on page 15 is ko pita rawa ko ani oku mātua. Now looking at oku here, we see that it is in the O category, which means higher status, but dropping the T off it means that it becomes plural as opposed to singular, and always using mātua to refer to parents as opposed to matua, which refers to a father. So that translates into Peter and Anne are my parents, and the oku and the a in mātua help put the s on the end of parents. So once again, we have an image here for you to look at. So Mr. Green, once again, which is the speaker, speaking to somebody, whether it's female or male or multiple, one person or multiple people. They happen to be the listener, and they are speaking about these two who happen to be Peter and Anne, and we're saying that they are my parents. So Mr. Green is saying that these two are his parents. Okay, moving on to the next example in your workbook is ko pare tōku tuakana, which simply means Polly is my older sister, all category putting her in the highest status. Once again, we have somebody talking to somebody. Okay, so in this case, pare being a female, okay, she's a female, so she's talking to somebody who is a listener, male or female, and she's simply saying that pare is her older sister. Can't be a male, it can only be a woman. Okay, being the tuakana, tōku, pare. Okay, so moving on to the next example is ko hone tāku tungane, which simply means John is my younger brother. Okay, tungane and tāku is putting the brother, which is to a female, in the younger category or the inferior category, which is the R category. And the image says here that somebody is speaking to somebody. So we've got the speaker here again, speaking to a listener, saying that John here is my younger brother. So this lady here is saying that this little fella here is her younger brother. And the next example is ko ani rawa ko hine aku teina, which translates into Anne and Hine are my younger sisters. Aku, making it plural, and teina, with that macron on top of the E, is also helping to put that S at the end of sisters. And so the image here looks like this, which is a speaker talking to a listener, saying that this person here, or these people here, are her younger sisters. Okay, moving on to the next example, ko mere tōna mama, and once again this person is in the O category, which means they have higher status, and your mother is always in the O category, which puts her in a higher status than you, and that translates into Mary is his or her mother. Okay, so this is what the image looks like. So a speaker talking to a listener, and we're talking about, in this case, his mother is Mary. Okay, so this is a bit of a big picture to take in. We've got 4 people referred to here. So we have the speaker, which is the person speaking. talking to somebody, which is somebody listening, but he is talking about this guy here, who's Mr. Blue, talking about his mum, who is Mary, or Mere. Okay, so there's a few arrows there and a few images there. Okay, if you need to go through this again, really get the understanding of this, go through it again. Okay, we're looking at the next picture, which is ko tio rawa ko mere ona mātua. Okay, and this simply means Joe and Mary are his parents. Okay, dropping the T turns this into plural, and once again we add the macron on top of the A in mātua, making it parents as opposed to matua, which simply means father. And so the diagram here, we're looking at a speaker speaking to a listener, okay, and we are talking about his parents, who happen to be Joe and Mary, and that arrow should be going that way. Okay, ka pai? That's what that looks like. Okay, moving on to the next example, and we've got ko maka tāna teina. Okay, Tāna is putting it into the younger category, so this is saying that Mark is his younger brother. So once again, we have a speaker speaking to somebody, happens to be a listener, whether it's male or female, and they're saying that in this case, it's a him again, it is his younger brother, okay, happens to be Ma. So he's speaking to her and saying that his younger brother is this guy here, who is Mark. Okay, our next example is ko hene rawa ko hera ana tuahine. Okay, so there's a difference in the sound how we say these for plural as well. Okay, ana tuahine as opposed to tuahine, which means singular, which means Hene and Sarah are his younger sisters. Okay, the ana, putting them in the younger category. Okay, dropping the T, making it sisters for plural, and using tuahine to help put that S on the end of sisters as well. And this is what it looks like. So this lady here is talking to this guy, okay, saying that his younger sisters are these two, which are Hene and Hera. Okay, tēnā koutou hoa, thank you for tuning into this this revision lesson, and we'll see you at the next revision lesson. Ka kite anō.